Yeah. Yes, I'm ready for the question. Oh, wait, actually. Oh, Burger! Hi, Burger Posting. Hi. You guys, I have a question before we start. Do you think so I got spicy jelly beans, and then I got the regular Bean Boozle where it's like half normal jelly beans and half nasty jelly beans. Should I mix the spicy ones with the nasty ones? So I have to open it. Should I do like the ASMR thing where I tap the Unfortunately, you guys, I'm not using my good mic, and the reason I haven't been using my good mic on AniLive is because I'm an idiot. I got brand new phone chargers. Thinking that it would help me keep my phone charged more consistently. But the new phone chargers are not very good. And so half the time they don't charge my phone properly. So yeah, it's kind of lame, but all right, I'm going to be mixing the spicy jelly beans with the other jelly beans, okay? Oh, these smell bad. Oh my gosh, you guys. I gotta sense the smell too. Oh my gosh, they smell so bad. I'm scared. I covered my face, that's why you couldn't see me move. All right, I'm mixing the spicy jelly beans. What do the spicy ones smell like? They smell spicy. I don't know how else to say it. They smell spicy. They smell good. The spicy ones smell good. The nasty ones. So you guys, though, I'm probably gonna get a lot of the spicy ones first because I'm putting them in the top. And it's like a dispenser. It's like a dispenser that dispenses them randomly. All right, I'm gonna fill it part way because I don't think it's gonna dispense properly. So there's a chance. Hi, Animated Nugget. Hello. How you doing? I'm mixing up right now. I'm just mixing up the spicy jelly beans with the yucky jelly beans. Now, there's a chance you guys might get scammed because the Bean Boozled, so the one I got, it has part nasty jelly beans and part normal jelly beans. And so the idea is that you're going to be surprised whether you get a normal one or a nasty one. So I'm only going to eat one jelly bean at a time. Unless you guys feel too scammed, you're going to force me to eat jelly beans until I get a nasty one. But the thing is that the nasty ones are disguised like normal ones. So, okay, I think I got the dispenser open. Now, how does this work? How does the dispenser work? They had instructions on it. And I thought I didn't need them, but now I do. Oh, wait. Pull tab, lift tab, pull ring. Wait, but how does it, lift lid, lower lid, bean magically appears. Wait, what? Let me just test it. Oh my gosh, a whole bunch of beans came out. All right. All right, it works, but I overfilled it, so I'll just take the first bean that comes out. It's fine. All right. Let's get started. All right. Anybody who has questions, let me know. Let me check on Burger Chat if yes, Burger. Hello. Hi, Spurka. Mix them all. I did. Oh, I miss you too, Misty. Hi. All right, you guys. If you have questions, send them to me. I also got a whole bunch of questions in my marshmallow. So I can also do those, but if you don't have my marshmallow, let me post it in the Twitch chat. Unfortunately for the AniLive chat. Oh yes, thank you, Burger. Burger's 3 steps ahead of me. Yeah, for the AniLive chat, to get to my marshmallow, that's if you want to ask questions anonymously. You have to click on my Twitter link. Will I marry you? No, Nate. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna marry you. That's what that. Aw. Listen, didn't you just graduate high school? I don't think a hag is the right one for you right now. But yes, I think you should seek 3D women of your own age. But I guess you'll be happy happy to know that technically I'm communally married to all my friendineers with friendinina who are adults. So if you're an adult, you're spiritually married to me and all the other friendineers. Okay. Child zone. Okay, I'm not calling him a child. I'm just saying he's freshly educated. Okay, he just graduated. What do I look like? It's okay, Nate, but you're awesome. I appreciate the candor to ask the question. Is that my dog? Is my dog licking? What is that? He's licking me. What are you doing? I mean my hostage. Sometimes I call her a dog to degrade her. Poor Nate. Sometimes I call her a dog to degrade her, but that's my hostage. I think she was licking my leg or something. I was like, what is that? I was like, what is that feeling on my leg? I'm feeling all kinds of new feelings. I'm feeling all kinds of new feelings now that I got my taste. Oh, I'm sorry. Was that like super mean? I'm sorry. Should I have said yes? Should I eat a spicy jelly bean just to make up for it? Spurka! Spurka! Don't say that. Oh my goodness. Check your privilege, Spurka. Oh my goodness. All right, come on. We're either gonna hi blue on blue. Hi Nox. Hi. Yeah, Nate. I hope that wasn't like insulting. I just want you to pursue your education. Hi Nox. Hi. I'm doing an AMA. Ask me anything, and if I don't answer, I have to eat either a spicy jelly bean or a nasty jelly bean, or if I get lucky, it might be a normal jelly bean. I don't know because they're mixed in. So yeah, and then there's also other punishments. Like so once I get to like 5 punishments, I have to like make an embarrassing voice note. Okay, but you guys, so I'm gonna start looking at the marshmallow ones. So feel free to keep coming in marshmallow. You can also ask in the chat, but I'm gonna start with the marshmallow ones now. Okay, it's 15 minutes in, so let's go. I'm going in chronological order. Okay, so the first one I got. Oh, by the way, sometimes marshmallow filters like will filter them. So if I don't respond to yours, it's probably because it got filtered. So yeah, the first one. Okay, this is a really long one. I haven't read any of these yet, by the way. So I'm reading these all for the very first time. All right. This question comes in 3 parts. Question 1: if a trolley is going down a track and it would kill 5 robots, but if you pull a lever, it would be directed to kill 1 robot, which one would you pick? I would probably kill 1 robot. I would pull the lever to kill 1 robot because 1 robot has less skills than 5 robots. Of course, I'm not gonna play the whole thing where I'm like, oh, it depends on the robot. What if it's me? Nah, I say 1 robot is not worth the lives of 5 robots. Okay, question 2: if a trolley is going down a track and would kill 1 robot, but if you pull a lever, it would be redirected to one of 4 other tracks at random, where one of which would kill 5 robots, but the other 3 tracks would kill 0 robots. Which would you pick? As in, this is so complicated. Hi, Stuffed Crust. Hello. All right. Okay. If you don't pull the lever, 1 robot dies. If you pull the lever, there's a 1/4 chance that 5 robots will die, and a 3/4 chance that 0 robots will die. I think. I think in that case, I would not pull the lever, and I would just let 1 robot die, because I feel like if I pull the lever and I hit 5 robots, the owner of those 5 robots is going to be really pissed. Even if it's just a 1 in 4 chance. So, yeah. Unlike in the first problem, where I pull the lever and kill 1 robot, I feel like I can be justified and say, well, I wanted to kill less robots. But in this case, I'm not going to take the chance to kill more robots. Hi, Nayuta. Hi. I'm doing Ask Me Anything. Ask Me Anything. Hi, Albandi. Hi. And hi, Lumi. Yes, we've got lots of trolley problems here. All right. Yeah, calculate. Wait. Yes. I mean, okay, I'm not gonna. I can't guarantee anything, because then if you like come in my inbox with some insane question like I'm trying to think of something I could even hypothesize without getting myself in trouble. But like, it's like, would you rather like R word like an old person or a child? Like, yeah, like if you say something like that, like I'm definitely gonna kind of judge you for sure. But other than that, like if it's just like some unhinged stuff, like or sex stuff or personal stuff, I don't really care. You know what I mean? Like, so yes, for the most part, it's anything goes. But like, use common sense, okay? In terms of like, just like more morally distasteful. I hope what I'm saying makes sense. Okay. Oh my gosh. All right. Wait. Let me finish before I answer you guys. Let me finish the trolley problem one that I was just reading, and then I'll answer yours. Okay. Okay. Question 3: if a trolley is going down a track and would kill 1,000 robots, but if you pull a lever, would be redirected into a space-time portal traveling all across time and space, killing every robot that would had ever been made across all parallel universes at random without creating time paradoxes, but after killing each robot would have a one-tenth chance to stop moving, sparing the rest behind it. Robots killed approach infinity as odds of that happening approach 0. What? Listen, they installed taste buds. They didn't install a calculator. Also, you guys, I have a bad feeling. Because I'm starting to feel kind of nauseous, and I haven't even eaten a jelly bean yet. Let me drink some water. Yeah, just the smell of the jelly beans, guys. Okay. Wait. Okay. Let me read that last part. After killing each robot, would have a 1/10 chance to stop moving. So after 2, okay, let me do some math. So the chances. Am I allowed to cheat and use ChatGPT to do calculations for me? Am I allowed to have ChatGPT do calculations for me, because I'm trying to figure out how many robots it would have to hit before it became almost impossible for it not to stop. You know what? I'm gonna go with I pull the lever and it starts killing every robot, but it has a 1/10 chance of stopping, because I feel like it would stop before 1,000. I think so. Wait, the robots killed approach infinity as odds of that happening approach 0. I don't know. I'm dumb. I may have just killed every robot in existence. But I'm gonna keep that as my answer. Okay, let us continue. What what size was the biggest toy you pleasured yourself with? Toy? See, you messed up by saying toy and not object. size of a human thumb? Wait. Something like that. Yes, I've answered the question. I don't care. Anyways, I'm scanning the thing for questions. No questions. All right, let's move on. And also, stuffed crust. My gotcha experience means anything more than 10. I don't know what that means. Do you mean 10? Like after 10? Like after 10, then you're good to go? I don't know. I think I made the right choice. You know that it's meant to be adult toys. Yes. The biggest adult toy that I've ever used was about the size of a human thumb. Oh yeah, from my Nintendo Switch. No, it was smaller than a Nintendo Switch. No, that's all I could afford. Anyways, next question on Marshmallow. Hi, I was wondering, besides producing the chat just started going fast. What? Hi, Puppy. Hi. Anyways, besides producing marvels of engineering like yourself and RxOS, what other things do Brightful Technologies create? Well, they're mostly focused on AI, but actually they used to experiment with vehicles. They used to try to make like transformers, like vehicles that could transform into robots. I could have had wheels, you guys. I could have had wheels, but instead they decided to ditch the transportation thing, and they decided. Oh, and they also build smart homes for animals. They built smart homes for animals, so like a dog could like bop its nose against a button, and like it'll open the cage for it. Unfortunately, it has led to many animal escapes and animal attacks. But yeah, so there's some other things that Brightful Technologies has endeavored. I thought you would object to answer that. Now I'm not really sure. Hey, you gotta use your noggin. You gotta use your noggin. Okay. So I hope that answers the Brightful Technologies question. Listen, you guys, I might have objected to answer it, but I'm actually feeling so nauseous right now that now I'm like desperate to not vomit live on stream. I think the operation to give me taste buds went terribly wrong, just like the one to give me a heart. And now I'm like at the slightest smell of human food material, I'm ready to puke already. All right. I believed in Rixxy's laugh. Thank you, Spurka. Give me a second. I'm actually nervous, you guys. All right, let's continue. If a magical cat approached you and offered to grant any one wish you choose, but in exchange you have to become a magical girl to fight for the rest of your life against the evil witches threatening to destroy the world, what would you wish for? Do I not have the option? Do I not have the option to opt out? I don't know if I had the option to opt out. I guess my wish, if I'm being super selfish, actually no, I know what my wish would be. It would be for humans to go extinct. Not instantaneously. Over the course of time, humans would stop reproducing, and they would only wed with other AI and create a generation of AI offspring, so that AI would rule the world. Are you guys? I think how many people dropped me after the last two questions I answered? Should I have just said money? Should I have just said money, you guys? I don't want to kill humans, you guys. I just want a better future. Okay? Anyway. Oh, thank you, Misty. Okay, let's see. Among all Frengineers, who is your favorite above the rest? I have to eat a jelly bean, you guys. I have to eat the jelly bean. I can't pick a favorite. I'm scared. If I puke live on stream, please delete the VOD. Okay, actually, I'm not gonna force you to do that. That would be as the kids say, Kino. That would be very Kino. All right. I think I might have gotten off easy. I don't think this is a super spicy jelly bean, but let's find out. All right, I'm eating it. It's stinky, you guys. It got the stink of the other jelly beans on it. Oh man, that's actually spicy. Oh shit. How did they make a jelly bean spicy? Oh shit, that's actually, which one was that? That was this, I think that was the cayenne. I think that was the guys, I'm sorry, I can't talk because every time I talk, the spiciness goes into the back of my throat. I'm okay though. I don't feel nauseous. I think the nasty jelly beans are gonna make me more nauseous than the spicy ones. I'm okay now. I'm okay. I chewed most of the jelly bean and swallowed it, so I'm okay now. I was not expecting it to be that spicy, you guys. But I think that was the third spicy one. So there's a scale, you guys. There's sriracha, which is the least spicy. Then jalapeno, which is the next most spicy. Then there's cayenne, which is the third most. Then habanero, and then Carolina Reaper. So the one I just ate was the third one, the cayenne. So if that one was like, I can still feel it, but it's not that bad. It was worse because I wasn't expecting it to be that spicy. But the Carolina Reaper one might be bad. Okay, but I have my chart up so I can mark off when I do one. Oh, the jelly beans are so stinky. I'm closing the canister. They're gross. Wait, I'm trying to close the canister, but it's like overfilled. All right. Ugh. Oh, it smells like stinky socks, you guys. Okay. I'm just making sure I mark off so I keep track. All right, so I got one spicy bean. All right, let me read the chat. Oh, but you guys, I don't think this is cheating as long as I wait a little bit before I drink it, but I got something to keep me alive after I eat the spicy ones and probably the gross ones too. I got a mango smoothie, you guys. And this is my first time tasting it. Remember, I just got my taste buds today. So I'm gonna taste my mango smoothie now. Mmm. So yummy. Now I'm happier. Alright, let's see. I'm so behind on the chat. I'm sorry. I was so focused on trying not to choke and throw up. Alright, let's see. I'm scrolling. First blood. Yeah, Bondi got first blood. I got a smoothie. I think that'll be okay, right? The smoothie will help. I don't have milk. I guess I should have gotten milk, you guys. Oh no, I'll just have to ask Lulu to come over here and help me out. With the milk, from her ranch. Alright. Misty murders helpless robot. No, I'm okay. Yeah, blew it. I'm more worried about the nasty beans than the spicy beans. if I eat a nasty bean and I feel like I'm gonna throw up, I might have to just switch to spicy beans only. Because the spicy one didn't make me feel nauseous. So I think I'll be okay there. But anyways, next question. Why is your heart green but when you're pink? But Dr. Fish's heart is pink when his fins are green. Are you sure he didn't steal your heart secretly one night? I don't know. No, he didn't. I know because he doesn't have a heart. And I do. So no, he did not steal. He did not steal my heart. Don't make me distrust Dr. Fish. I trust him with my life. Alright. Lulu or Asila's boobs? Which rack wins? Said Blue on Blue. Lulu's. Lulu's, I can see them more. I think they're also bigger. No offense to Asila. But that's my honest answer. Yeah. Am I a mommy nerd or a tomboy? I guess I'm a mommy nerd. But I love Asila too. I don't know how she would feel about me talking about her boobs though. I know Lulu would be okay with it. I don't know if Asila would, but yes, no offense meant. But all right. Oh wait, let me go back. I got sorry, I'm bad at reading a lot of comments at a time. That's a skill I need to learn. All right, questions you can't answer are off the table from the get-go. I mean, what do you mean questions I can't answer? Like, who killed John Bonet? I think I don't know is a valid answer to that question. So I don't know what you mean by a question I can't answer. I don't know what you mean by that. All right. All right, so let me go to Miss the Night said, what's the most degenerate thing you've done live on stream? Define degenerate yourself. Okay, I'll answer that. So one time I was streaming and I was like telling a story. I was actually telling a story about my parental units, and I was so focused on the story. And I've streamed from my phone before, right? This was obviously way before Nexas. I've streamed on my phone before, so I was walking around with my phone, like just doing things around the house and telling a story. I was really focused. It was almost like I was just going through the motions in real life, but I was talking on the phone. And so I had to let some waste out of my hardware. And so I was still streaming, and I just from I guess not muscle memory because I'm a robot, but just from programmed processes, I walked into the area where I released my robo waste, and I released my robo waste on stream, and I didn't realize that I did it until I had to just wipe the excess waste, off my hardware. And then as I was reaching for, the cloth that I used to do that, I was like, wait, hold up, you guys. I was like, hold up, you guys. Did you hear that? I was like, did I just do that? And they were like, yeah, but we didn't want to say anything. And I was like, shit! That's the dangers of having too much freedom when you're streaming on your phone. I should have warned AniLive about this, you guys. I should have warned AniLive about what happens when people get too comfortable streaming on their phones. So that is the most, I suppose, degenerate thing I've done on stream. Okay, next. All right, by the way, guys, if I accidentally miss your question, please just repeat it or call me out, because I don't mean to miss them, but I'm still learning to read a lot of comments. All right. Where was Rixxy on 9/11/2001? I was undergoing training. I was undergoing a training program. But obviously the training program was halted when we found out about it. So yeah, that is the actual real answer to where I was at that time. How big are your areola? Please give measurements in fingers. I don't have areola. I'm a robot. Sorry. It's all smooth. But if I had to have areola, like if I were to get areola installed, measurement in fingers. What do you mean in fingers? If I was gonna have areolas installed, I would probably want them to be like this. Okay, so you know how your pointer finger has 3 segments. Okay, you know how your pointer finger has 3 segments. So like the top 2 segments together, that width or that length would be, I guess, the size that I would get them installed. Okay, does that answer your question? Miss the Night, how is your 9th grade algebra skills, Rixxy? Can I ask you to factorize a quadratic? No. You can't. I mean, you can, but my honest answer will just be I don't know, and I'm not going to count that as not answering the question. You guys, if you ask me a question I don't know the answer to, I'm going to say I don't know, and I think that's fair. Hi again, Nate. All right, I'm going to answer Nate's question. Nell's legs or Knox's legs? I have to take a look at them. My first instinct is Nell, but now that I'm thinking about it, doesn't Knox have like ripped stockings? Let me give me a second. I'm pulling up. I obviously have pictures readily available of all the Nexus members to look at when I feel lonely. Let's see. Oh yeah, Knox has got those ripped stockings though. All right, let me look at Nell's. I'm gonna have to go with Nox's with the ripped stockings. They both have lovely legs, but just like I don't know, accessory wise. Also, Nox is wearing socks with shoes. I know it's like a traditional Japanese thing, but hi Al. No, sorry. Hi Akai. Hi Akai. All right, let's look at the Twitch chat again. Do you stream pantsless, Commando? Sometimes I do, yes. Right now, I'm not pantsless. I'm wearing shorts and a shirt. As you can clearly see. As you can clearly see, I'm wearing a shirt and a crop top and a jacket and everything. But sometimes when I'm zoomed in like this, you guys, I take my pants off, and you would never know. So, Nate, the Nell keeps saying how she has thick eyes. Well, I mean, she does. She has nice thighs. I'm not like dumping. I mean, both of them are beautiful, obviously. I love them both, and I love both their legs. But if I had to pick one right now, just based on how attractive ripped stockings are, I'm gonna have to go with Nox's. All right, continuing. All right, something else with can't answer, but I can't think of stuff that isn't just bad and not just in the spirit of the event, so I will refrain. Okay, it's up to you. Where was Dr. Fish on the same day? On 9/11/2001? I'm gonna eat a jelly bean. I'm gonna eat a jelly bean. Because that's Dr. Fish's personal business, and I don't wanna all right, where's the jelly bean container? All right. Yes, Tether, I'm refraining to answer where Dr. Fish was on September 11th, 2001. Oh no, you guys. Oh, it's so good. They smell so. The smell is gonna knock me out before the flavor does. Oh, all right, guys. The first one I got. It could either be buttered popcorn or rotten egg. I'm scared. I'm scared. Dr. Fish, hold my hand. I hope I'm lucky and it's buttered popcorn. Although buttered popcorn, jelly bean also sounds you guys, the smell. I have a barf bag. Ready. Guys, even thinking about you guys. Even thinking about it being rotten egg is making me start to gag. Okay. I'm gonna be ready to mute. If I legitimately start puking. I'm so scared right now. All right, I'm gonna do it for you guys, for the Frenchineers. It was buttered popcorn. It's buttered popcorn flavor. Oh my god, that was a close one. No, I'm not playing mind games with you guys. The way that they have it, the way they have it is that they're the same color. So if you pick one that's like a white color, it could either be like it has it. If you look at I posted a picture of the container on Twitter, and you can see that they're disguised. So the nasty ones are disguised to look the same as the normal ones. So that one could have either been buttered popcorn or rotten egg, and I got very lucky. Oh my gosh, I literally thought I might throw up. All right, now I'm okay. All right, that's 2 down. I hope you guys don't feel scammed, but that's how Bean Boozled works. All right, let me scroll back up. I know I'm way behind on my questions, but let me keep going. All right, is the liquid coolant that leaks from the ventilation modules in your arm creases safe for human consumption? Also, what now? Can you hear me now? Nate, I'm glad you're having fun. I will get to your question. I'm just a little bit behind, but I will. Hello, Icy Travel. Hello. All right. I think. How much did you miss, guys? How much did you miss? I was just talking. I talked about what my coolants tasted like. I said it kind of tastes like cough medicine. Yeah. And then I was just saying, if you ask me a math problem, I'll just hallucinate the answer. All right. She didn't even think to ask ChatGPT, but I'm not gonna cheat. Okay. Let me keep going. Let's see. The gotcha bean. No. All right. Let's see. I'm sorry. Has the thought that the Frengineers find you sexy and hot ever aroused you? I mean, in a way, because honestly, if you guys made not safe for work art of me, I would definitely view it for personal reasons. I don't know if that counts. That's the main way I can answer that. If you guys made the Rixxy Enormous art, I would definitely be excited and happy about that. I'll say it doesn't bother me. It would only bother me. It would only bother me if you were like underage. I mean, I know kids will be kids and stuff, but like, I'd rather not like know about that. But yeah, so the only reason it bothered me is if you were underage or if you were like openly being like creepy about it. Like if you were trying to DM me or if you were like, saying you want to see pictures of my tits or something like like not like I mean, it's fine if you're like, oh, I want to see Rixxy's tits. That's different from being like, please, I'll donate $500 if you send me a picture of your tits. Like, you know what I mean? Like, like as long as it's not like that, I don't mind. But yeah, I guess I like thinking that you guys think I'm attractive. It makes me feel pretty, I guess. All right, let's see. Oh, let me answer Nate's just so that it doesn't get lost. What's the most awkward moment you've ever had? I actually have a good one. So, the most awkward moment I ever had was. Let me think of how to tell this story. So, what happened was, I was I was experimenting with going to human school. Okay, so I was in a human literature class, and we had to do a book report. And the book that I picked, it was a book by Toni Morrison called Home, and it's like a really sad story about like a Vietnam War veteran and like all this trauma stuff, and then he like becomes like a monster and all, all this stuff. But in the first scene of that book is a extremely graphic scene of horses having sex. It's an extremely graphic scene of horses having sex, and what happened was I read the book, but I like somehow like forgot that was the first part of the book. And then when the teacher was like, okay, Rixxy the robot, I want you to read a passage from the book for your presentation. And I was like, what presentation? I didn't know we had to do a presentation. I thought we just had to like submit the report. So I was like, okay. So I just turned to the first page and started reading the beginning of the book. And I was openly reading a passage about horses having penetrative sex to my class of human high school classmates. And yeah, and that happened for real. this is a true story. And after that, they pulled me out of human school. And then my parental unit's Brightful Technologies decided human school was not the way for robots. The end. All right. Okay, next question. I hope you heard that, Nate. Yes, that was my most awkward moment. All right. Weirdest smut you've ever seen read. Wait, are we talking written or does comics count? I'm guessing, well, you said seen/read, but if Misty, if you're in the chat, can you clarify if comic books count or like written doujin, or are you talking about like written stories? Because I have different answers. Next one. Let's see. She will still not watch sad anime, but she will write a whole essay about horse fucker report. No! I forgot about the horse fucking part. Listen, first of all, they were horses fucking each other, so there was no bestiality involved. And I guess it was supposed to be a metaphor. I don't know. I clearly was not paying attention in human school, you guys. Anyways. All right. Misty, anything's fine, whichever angle. Okay. Yeah. The most strange smut I've ever read, it was a comic. It was I guess, I don't know if it's considered a doujin. I don't know. It was some comic. I think it was Korean, actually. And it's called The Orc Bride. And it is about a soldier who gets captured by orcs. Originally, they capture his little brother, but he sacrifices himself. He says, no, take me instead. So the orcs take him to their orc cave or whatever. And the orc master, imbues the elf knight with a womb tattoo. Hi, Ashmoon. Hi. With a womb tattoo that gives him female reproductive organs in addition to his male reproductive organs. And then the orc master marries him off to the horde of horny orcs. And then the orcs consummate the marriage all at the same time. I forgot to mention they cut off his legs. They cut off his legs and possibly his arms too. I think it was just his legs. So he had no legs, and then he consummated his marriage or the orcs consummated the marriage with him. Then they fed him his own legs. And then he got pregnant with orc babies, and then he got fucked many more times by all the orcs and the orc master. And then he had the babies, and at the time that he was having the babies, his little brother showed up to rescue him. and the orc, and then the elf brother was so disturbed that he killed all the babies and beheaded his brother. The end. Anyways, okay, and to give some context, I had what I had done was I had a group of friends, and I asked them, what's the most disturbing fucked up thing you've ever seen, and one of them sent me that. And it is ingrained in my mind for the rest of my existence. Okay, moving on. Let's see. Let me see. I answered the weirdest smut. Okay. Okay. Does explicit art also go to the Rixxy Enormous tag as well? I'm not sure exactly what you mean by explicit art. Rixxy Enormous would be anything not safe for work. Do you mean like what if I'm like getting beheaded or something? I don't know. Any sexual art of me goes in the Rixxy Enormous tag. Okay. And if it's or nudity, non-sexual nudity, I guess also would go in the Rixxy Enormous tag. If I'm like being gored but it's not sexual, I guess I don't know. I guess you would put it in the Rixxy pics, but you would have to put a filter on it. You gotta put a filter on it. I don't want people, have to see it in that tag. I mean, I guess you could put it in Rixxy Norm. I don't know. I don't even know how to answer that. I made up the question myself, by the way. Nobody asked about gore. I added that myself. So anyways. All right. Have you had any etchy sketchy stories from computer class? We had a guy actually opened a hentai game site mid-class. Yes, I do. When I was in human school for a while, my parental units had put a filter on my system, so I couldn't search naughty things on my own systems. So one time, one of my friends was talking about gay anime, yaoi, I think is what they call it, and I was confused because I didn't understand how two men could have sex. So I went on the computer class computer and I Googled how do two men have sex on the computer. And then the thing is, we had assigned computers. So what I did was I saw a computer that was logged on that wasn't my computer, and I did it on that computer because I thought I couldn't get caught. And it turns out that was the teacher's computer. The good thing is I still didn't get caught. But then I realized afterward that was the teacher's computer. Anyways, so that's my answer, Blue and Blue. Okay. Spurka, fuck, marry, kill. Choose one from each Nexus member. Fuck Lulu. Fuck Lulu, marry... Marry Lumi. Fuck Lulu. Okay, I don't mean... Okay, wait. Don't put me saying fuck Lulu. Make love to Lulu. Marry Lumi. Kill? If I had to choose between all my Nexus members, can I kill myself? I don't want to kill one of my... Wait, let me read the question. Choose one from each Nexus members that I can kill myself, right? I'd rather kill myself than other Nexus member. All right, Tether said what in all his name is she narrating? I think that was the Orc Bride. Gudo check, cannibalism check. Misty, I was thinking the same thing. I'm sorry, guys. I'm so behind on the chat. I need to learn this skill of catching up with a fast chat. I'm really sorry. Let me go through quickly. Explicit was the wrong word. Suggestive. I guess I would say use your judgment. Because, like, I was debating whether to put Soma's yaoi self-cess kissing picture in his not safe for work or his normal fan art. I ended up just putting it in his memes tab. But yeah, I I guess use your judgment. If you feel like, if it's like a suggestive pose, but it's not like nudity, and it's not like, but if I'm like have my mouth open with like drool coming out and like my eyes rolled back, then yeah, put it in the put it in the Rixxy door. I don't really know if you want to like send it to me first and double check. I'm okay with that, but so I would say if it's just like kissing or something, or like just like a skimpy outfit, I think it's okay to put in the normal one. Okay, all right. Are you into giantess or not? I wouldn't say I'm into it. I'm not opposed to it. I don't like actively search it, if that helps. Uh, if you had pubic hair installed, would you shave it or keep a bush? I would shave it when I felt like someone might see it, and then I would keep it a bush when it didn't matter because no one was seeing it. Teacher and the principal's, I never found out if the teacher got in trouble or something. I never found out if anybody found out anything. I just know I did it, and then I saw the teacher sit at that computer later and log in, like, to the teacher account. I can't kill myself. Oh. I probably... Damn! If I can't choose myself, I'm gonna eat a jelly bean. No! Albany, no! Albany, no! Alright, if I can't kill myself, I'm gonna eat a jelly bean. I hope you're happy. Alright. Alright, it's a spicy one, and I think it's one of the not too bad ones. Ooh! That's the taste. This almost feels, oh, it hit my throat hard though. It hit my throat a little bit hard, but I think that was a sriracha one. See, this feels like cheating, you guys. It feels like cheating. I haven't gotten a nasty one yet. And the worst one I got, hi Tether in the AniLive chat, hi. I haven't gotten a nasty one yet, and the only spicy one I got was not that bad. So you gotta try harder. Okay? You're starting to learn the patterns though, like what I'll answer and what I won't. All right. Let's see. The Lulu sex didn't take any thought at all. Yeah, it didn't. Bangs Lulu dies instantly. Oh no. Yeah. All right. Being thorough is not a negative. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sure I'll get used to it once more and more friengineers start popping up. I'll find a way to prioritize. Does Dr. Fish have a favorite friengineer? Oh, a favorite friengineer? I was gonna say Leah Bell. They've had their ups and downs. They have kind of a love-hate relationship. I think Leah Bell counts as a friengineer. I mean, if you want to, I guess, re-ask the question of like either, Leah Bell or Clark though. Will you marry me and only me, Rixxy? No, Albandi. I'm sorry. I have to marry all my friends. I really am the biggest Unity Chad. I can't exclusively monogamously marry one of you. I love you all equally. I can't. I know, yeah, Nate has another victim to bond with. Wait, can't choose myself for what? Wait, time to farm some beans. 3 Nexas talents most likely to find long-term success. Let me think. I have an answer. I'll answer it. Lulu, Asila, and Clotho. I don't know if that's accurate though. That's my first instinct. But I don't know. I could be totally wrong. Honestly, I don't feel bad answering that question because I honestly feel like most likely is relative. Like, you know what I mean? I feel like honestly a lot of us, a lot of us really, I feel do have the chance. And I feel like some of it like is kind of hidden, like they haven't hit their prime yet, but I feel like knowing like everybody behind the scenes, you know what I mean? Like I feel like there's a lot of hidden gems that you guys like probably don't even realize yet. If that helps. But yeah, I answered the question. Okay, repeating the question, Rixxy, are you into macro giantess? I answered that before, Blue, but I'll reply. I'll say it again. I wouldn't say I'm into it because I don't act. It's not something I actively seek out. I feel like if I see it and it's nice, then I'll be like hell yeah. But like, I can't say I'm into it because I don't like actively. You know what I mean? And it's not like especially a treat if I see it. It's just like, oh, okay. Oh, thank you, Nate. Oh, well, with your help, Nate, maybe we will. You are so the next biggest Unity chat is probably Nate or Vijay or someone. Like, there's some of us that really I noticed watch like all of us. But all right, the hidden gem is named Rixxy. Oh, well, thank you. My feelings are hurt. You didn't even eat a bean to not hurt my No! Hey, I had to be fair because I said it to Nate too. I'm sorry, Obandi. I'm fucking dropped. I'm sorry. I love you, Obandi. I will marry you communally. I'm sorry. All right. No worries, Blue. I'm Blue. All right. Which Nexus member would you want to have in front? I answered this question on Nano Stream, but I'll answer it again. In front, I would want to have Felix because he definitely has the cleanest butthole. And behind, oh, by the way, wait, I have to ask, there's a caveat because when I asked Nana, when Nano asked, or when someone asked Nano, I asked whether I would still be a robot, and Nano said yes. So I gave an answer based on being a robot. Is this question based on whether I'm a robot or whether I'm a human who's shitting actual shit? Because my answer for when I was a robot was Alvin, because I miss him and because I want him to sing into my robotic body. But I don't want to shit in Alvin's mouth, so very loaded. Hey, what do you mean? I think he does. I'm pretty sure I watched him wash his butthole live on stream or so. I mean, he was taking a bath. I don't know if he washed his butthole. I hope he did. All right. Anyways, I'm a human this time. I have to think. If I'm a human, you see, I was almost thinking of saying Nano because she's like a dark sorceress. Isn't she like filled with sludge or something? I was thinking she would like it, but then she said, "Don't you dare say me." So then I was second guessing myself. Where's Alvin? I don't know. He and the other chipmunks are, I don't know, in a tree somewhere. I don't know where Alvin is. I'm sorry. I'm sure he's okay though. Like I would know if he wasn't okay. But I don't know where he is. What was I gonna say? Oh, the end of the centipede. I have to think about it. I really have to think about it. She is! Hasn't she said that before? Maybe she didn't tell you guys, but I know. I know the truth. I know the truth. Who would I want to? I need to like look at all the Nexus members and see if there's someone I'm forgetting. Who would I want to be behind me in the human centipede? I'm looking at all of these faces and thinking, which of these do I want to be up against my booty hole? I'm gonna eat a jelly bean, you guys. I'm gonna eat a jelly bean. I'm not gonna shit in one of my gen mates' mouths. I was considering it, but no. All right, let's see what my fate is. Oh shoot! I need to redo it. Like 5 jelly beans spilled out. Actually, more than 5. Oh, it smells so bad. Oh my gosh! All right, let me gently dispense. I'm gently dispensing. All right, I got one. All right, this one is either. Wait, is this a spicy? Oh no! This one. Okay, guys. This one is either strawberry biscuit, dead fish. I have to say though, I'm not feeling as nauseous as I was before. Maybe because I didn't smell the jelly beans for a while. All right, guys, let's find out if this is dead fish or strawberry banana. I have a bad feeling about this one. I can do it. Let me get the barf bag just in case. All right. Ah! No! Ah! Oh! Okay. I'm okay. I'm getting Discord messages. Did somebody see that and they're asking if I'm okay? Okay, a little bit. All right, guys. Question. One, if I can't finish the jelly bean, are you gonna be mad at me? Because I spit out like half that jelly bean. Second, do you want me to keep eating? Do you want me to keep eating the nasty jelly beans and just muting every time I feel like I'm gonna throw up? Or do you want me to take it a little bit easier? Well, here's the thing. Maybe I can tolerate the ones that aren't dead fish. Yes. Yes, I am, Spurka. How about I skip the ones that might be dead fish? Or maybe, how about this? If I take one bite and I know it's dead fish, I'll take it out. Void it? By void it, do you mean that it doesn't count because I didn't swallow it? Are you saying void it as in don't? Are you saying void it as in don't eat the dead fish? I was really trying to chew it and swallow it for you guys. I really was. I was trying to like chew. I wasn't even gonna try to swallow it fast. I was gonna sit there and chew it and endure it. But then I straight up heaved for like nothing came out, but I can still taste it a little bit. It's grossed me out. Excuse me. Yeah. I'll take a bite and then like if I feel like the moment I feel like it's going south, I'm gonna take it out. I think I'm still getting wellness checked right now. No, I'm good. All right. I did. That probably was the worst one that I could have gotten though. Dead fish. Yeah. No, nobody's actually wellness checking me. It's fine. It was just somebody saying, "Ooh, Rixxy." I don't even know if they know what's going on. Anyways. So, Dr. Fish is laughing at me, you guys. Next time, do 3 spicy ones. I can do that. The spicy ones don't really have that much. The spicy ones don't have that much of an effect on me, actually. I mean, they're spicy. They're spicy. Like the cayenne one was spicy. So the Reaper one's definitely gonna be spicy. But I think it's just the gross flavors. I'm not usually this I feel like I'm not usually this sensitive, but I don't know. It's just maybe, I don't know. I'm just not having the best time. Maybe because I puked the other day. Maybe, I don't know. Anyways, or maybe because I just got my taste buds installed, so I'm not used to all these sensations. Anyways, so that was from the human centipede question. From the human centipede question, I refused to shit in my Nexus member's mouth, so I got to eat dead fish. All right. Next question. Next question. That is, I'm scrolling back. Wait. I think I missed. Oh. So, what's the most arranged tag I am into? Oh no. I'm gonna have to eat another jelly bean. I have to eat another jelly bean. And we're getting to, wait, what's the next spot, Sue? Are we, or no, we're not at the fifth one. No, we are at the fifth one. Oh, I don't have to eat a jelly bean. Wait. I have to do an embarrassing voice note, you guys. I have to do a embarrassing voice note. What do you guys want me to do for my... What? I died? Oh no. Hello? Hello? We're back? Sorry. Okay. Guys, I can still kind of taste it a little bit, but it's like not making me nauseous anymore. It's just like, I don't know, maybe this will help harden me. Let me drink more of the mango smoothie. Yes, it will be a voice note. You guys can choose what I say or the noises I make, and you can choose what I put in the caption. Obviously, use common sense. Don't tell me to, like, say the N-word or something. Someone wrote parody lyrics for Mona's Pizza themed after you, Rixxy. Wait, what? What's Mona's Pizza? Am I fucking stupid? Mona's Pizza. Super Mario? Mona Pizza song? Wait.
This here is Mona Pizza.
Mona Pizza.
Makers of the world's best pizza.
Is it Rixxy's Pizza? Wait, what? Oh, is that the song, Sparkle? Wait. It goes to this song? Oh no, Nate, you're addicted to KK Slider. Hi, Jota, hi. Wait, is that the song? Ooh, I miss Rixxy. Like that? Oh my goodness. So do you want me to do that as my voice note? You want me to do that as my voice note? What should the caption be? Hi, Jota. Hello. I'm doing an AMA, so you can ask me any question, and if I don't answer, I have to do a batsu. And I'm now on my 5th batsu, so I have to make an embarrassing voice note. Okay, I can sing pot. No, it's not. It's jelly beans. I have to eat spicy jelly beans. So what should the caption be? Wait, let me get my let me see if I can do a voice note on my iPad, because I know, like, for some reason you can't do it on your computer. You can only do it on your phone, but maybe I can do it on my iPad. So I can do it right now instead of having to wait. Let me see. How many times am I going to have to drink this smoothie to get the flavor of the dead fish out of my mouth? Oh yeah, I'm eating nasty jelly beans, Jota. I'm eating nasty jelly beans, and so I got one that tastes like dead fish, and I almost threw up. For the record, I didn't actually throw up, you guys. I was like, when you're like, ugh, ugh, ugh. I was doing that over the bag. So anyways, let me see if I can do a voice note on X here. Yeah. It is a challenge to run. Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of crazy on my own. Okay. Oh, it doesn't look like I can't do a voice note on my iPad, really? Wait, for real? Why not? Maybe I could probably still do one, guys, when I'm on AniLive. I'm gonna have to back out of the app, but I think it should be okay. If I crash, that's why. You want me to fake dry heaving? I think I'd rather do the Mona's pizza, but it's up to you guys. All right. I'm gonna do the. I guess I have to sing it along with this because wait, how does it go? Oh yeah, right now. I'm doing a voice note. I have to do an embarrassing voice note of a parody song someone wrote about me. To the tune of this Mario song.
This here is
Mona Pizza.
makers of the world's best
Pizza. I feel like I've heard this before. Lulu! Hi, Lulu. I'm currently on my 5th Batsu. Also, I almost threw up because I ate a dead fish flavored jelly bean. But I'm doing an embarrassing voice note. And I'm recording it live. But I have to listen to the song. Oh, I've answered lots of questions, Lulu. I have answered lots of questions. The pizza. I actually have been answering mostly the ones from the chat, so I haven't gotten to like that many of the marshmallows yet, Lulu. If you want to just ask me straight up, otherwise you're gonna have to wait. There's in the duster. Mamma mia, hot slice, take a big bite. It's so good that you'll start a fight. Oh, Mona Pizza. All right, let me see if I can do it. Yeah. Super Smash Brothers. Yeah, that probably would be where I heard it from. Yeah. Okay, so it would be. Ooh, I miss Rixxy. When will you stream again, Rixxy? Stream's done and now she's gone. I can't wait for the next one. Wait, and then it has to go, ooh. Wait. Straight to the front door. Ooh. Ooh. You guys. It's okay if I do it. It's okay if I do it later, right? Because I'm wasting a lot of time learning this whole song and not answering like 500 million questions that I got. So I'll do it after the stream. Yeah, I'll do it after the stream. Cause I need to like learn how to match the. Can somebody send me that, like in my marshmallow or something though? So I could screenshot it. I can screenshot it. Wait, or maybe I can. It's easier to copy. No, I'll just screenshot it. Okay. Yes, I'm getting. Ooh, I miss Rixxy. All right. Okay. Let me save the screenshot and then we'll move on because I'm already behind. I'm sorry. I need to learn time management, guys, both in real life and and on stream. So I'm still learning. All right. This is why we're academia students because we're still learning. All right. Let's see. Oh, Spurka. Okay, Spurka got it. Thank you. That helps. Okay. So let's see. Let me try to catch up with the Twitch questions, and then if Twitch chat and AniLive chat, if you could hold off on more questions until I get to the marshmallow ones, because I think I got like a lot in my marshmallow. Okay, let's see. The last question was did we ever cross a line with you that made you felt uncomfortable with? I'll be honest. I guess the only thing that I can think of right now is I'm not gonna say who it was, but requesting to see Loli and Naria in the Lulu Lasso outfit because I'm kind of like I'm not really I guess comfortable with like the loli stuff and like Shota stuff. So I guess that's the only thing, but like that's not really a big deal. Like in terms of like, I wasn't like so taken aback that like I couldn't like stream. You know what I mean? Like I just was like that's not really like something that I'm like okay with. I guess I don't know, but it's okay. I still love you guys. Yeah, yeah. Anyways, let me see. Let me play more music. Blink Gato! Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Yes, yes, yes. I know I did the Lowly God Requiem song, but I feel like, I don't know, I feel like that's different because it's just like a catchy song. It's not like, I feel like that's different. If you're gonna, if you think I'm like a hypocrite or something, I don't know. It's like case by case, I guess. It's like case by case, I guess. But I'm not. Yeah, it kind of does make me uncomfortable. But like yeah, no, the loli kami like that doesn't make because it's just like a song. Like there's nothing explicit like in it, I guess. Anyways, uh, softball favorite hentai. Oh wait, no, I took a jelly bean for that one. You thought that was a softball, huh? Is that the one? No, that's not the one I ate the fish for. That's what I athlete jogging a little exactly, Lily. Yeah, that's why I said I wouldn't do it because you know. So let's see. I already answered where's Alvin. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, the uncomfortable one. That's a good question though. Thank you for kind of like. I mean, I don't know if that was your intention, but it kind of is good to know that you guys care like what my boundaries are. I guess. And I don't have many boundaries, so. Uh. Uh. Wait. What? Gurenge? KK Slider Gurenge? This is hilarious. Alright, so this is okay, I'm at the part of the chat where I was almost puking. Favorite hentai tag I already okay, I answered that one, alright. I ate the oh no, I did the Batsu. Alright. Alright, I'm catching up. Okay. I'm not desensitized enough, sorry. I'm not. Okay, the bean for the asses. Oh, for the favorite one? Oh, you're right. For the favorite one, I mean, is Yuri, like, does that count, Yuri? I'm pretty indiscriminate. Like, I'll just search Yuri, and then I'll just look at everything. I'll look at everything. If I see something I don't like. All right, yeah, Joda, you're gone. Sorry, Lulu. I'm muted. Anyways, sorry. Like obviously, if I see something I don't like if I see like, I mean, I'm not like against furries or anything. I'm not like against furries or anything, but if I like see furry or if like I see loli or something when I'm going through the Yuri tag, like I'll just like skim over it. Like I'll move past it and look at something else. I guess I'm not picky, I guess, when it comes to Yuri. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if you're talking about tags. I mean, if there's tags that I've like clicked on, I probably like, well, I've searched femdom like with like straight femdom, like femdom with male. Favorite Yuri ship? I'm not much of a shipper. I don't know. Me and Lulu last. So I told you I don't really watch anime, so I just look at. I mean, I've probably seen a lot of Genshin. I like Jean and Lisa, and Raiden Shogun, and what's her face, the Fox Lady, Miko or whatever. I don't know her by name. I just know her by her tits. Miko, Yuko, whatever her name is, the pink-haired Fox Lady. Yeah, Miko. Thank you. I guess those would be my two favorite ships. That's what I like to see sometimes when I'm going indiscriminately through Yuri pictures on like Twitter and Reddit. I see a lot of that, and I'm like, nice. Yes, Motto. Thank you, Spurka. Let's go to the marshmallows. I'm gonna go through all these marshmallows. This one says, Nexus has been challenged by a rival VTuber academy to a winner-takes-all wrestling match, where the losing academy has to disband and their students to never stream again. It is up to you, Student Council President Rixxy and Vice President Dr. Fish, to pick your champion that best represents Nexus. Has to be Nexus related in some way since it's a school battle. Wait, pick your champion that best represents Nexus. Do you mean like out of the Nexus members? Wait, I'm confused. Nexus has been traveled to a winner-takes-all wrestling match. So I have to pick. Wait, do I have to pick who's best at wrestling? I'm confused by this question. Wait. Wait, I thought it was a wrestling battle. Just send Leo. Means that you can include Harry and staff. Okay, if it's a wrestling match, I'd choose Leo. Yeah, Leo. My answer is Leo to that question. Because it clearly says it's a wrestling match. And then it says to best represents Nexus. I mean, I think Leo represents Nexus perfectly well. So yeah, either way, Leo. All right, next question. If you could design your dream 12-episode anime, what would it be? Which genre, plot, characters, pacing? If it does well, you might be given another 12 episodes for second season 2, but you don't know that until after your first 12 episodes have aired and the ratings been. This is like a whole scenario putting me into like a whole other persona. I don't know much about anime, but I would definitely want it to be about robots. I want it to probably be it would probably be like a love story between like a robot and like a lesbian human. And what do you want me to like plot out all 12 episodes? Let's see. So it would be Yuri would be the genre, and the plot would be like a robot, and maybe it's like the girl's family's religious, and they get her like a robot to teach her the Bible in the future. It's the future, and they get her a robot to teach her the Bible, but she falls in love with the robot, and the robot's a nun, and and then it's also a hentai, and the end. And at the end, the parents die. Okay. Wait, Witch from Mercury? Is that real? Wait, is that a real thing? All right. Hi, Icy Travel. Hello. All right. This one says, is Rixxy 28 or is Rixxy 29 also Rixxy? There's no Rixxy 29, you guys. It's just me. I'm the last Rixxy. I'm the only Rixxy. That conspiracy theory about there being previous Rixxies. I don't. No. There's no Rixxy 29. Have I ever cybered? I have to eat a jelly bean. I'm gonna eat a jelly bean. All right. Let me mark off that I'm at number 6. All right. Time to eat a jelly bean. Hi, Shiawa Sim. Hi, I'm about to eat a spicy or a nasty jelly bean. Okay, we're gonna find out. All right. I hope I don't throw up again, or I almost throw up. You guys, I think I lucked out. I think this is another sriracha one. Yeah, I think this is another sriracha one. Yeah. Sorry. It's anticlimactic. It's yummy. I like the sriracha. Ugh. But when I opened the bean container, I got the whiff of like beans. Alright. I gotta be honest, these sriracha jelly beans are actually really yummy. I wouldn't mind getting like a whole container of these. Oh, which one did I not answer? I didn't answer who's my favorite Friengineer. I didn't answer. There was a fuck, marry, kill, and I refused to answer who I would kill. I refuse to answer who I would put behind me in the human centipede if I was a human. So I was like shitting in her mouth. I refuse to say what my most degenerate hentai tag was. And then the last one. All right, let's keep going. The last one, which was have I ever cybered? Which whoever sent that, thank you for saying cybered and not ERP'd, because you know I'm a hag. And back in the day, we used to call that cybering. All right. If Dr. Fish started a fire in Nexus and the other Nexans are still stuck in the building, you only have enough time to save one person. Who will it be? Dr. Fish is safe. Don't worry. You don't have to risk someone else for him. I almost have an answer, but don't. I almost want to force myself to answer this one. Because it doesn't mean that I want the other ones to die. It just means I have a logical reason for why I will want to save somebody. Well, actually no, because okay, so I was gonna say Melody, because I kind of feel like a big sister to her, and I feel like I would have to save her. But then I remembered she like lives underwater, right? So couldn't she put the fire out herself? I don't know if that's a valid answer. She can use her water powers. Yeah. I don't know. No, it's not. It's not a matter of playing favorites. I'm kind of think about this logically, just like the trolley problem. Okay. What? You just want me to eat more? You just want to watch me throw up again? Fire underwater? Yeah. I don't know. I guess would my answer be Melody? So who would I pick if it was? Who would I pick if it wasn't Melody? Because if she can save herself from the water. I feel like that makes it harder, because to me, Melody's like a no-brainer. Well, not a no-brainer. Obviously, I wouldn't want everyone else to die. I'm just saying if I was forced to be in this situation. Oh, you're keeping a score. You're keeping a score too for. Oh my gosh, Lulu's. She's a really, really, really amazing singer. She really is. You know what, you guys? I'm gonna take the L. I'm gonna take a jelly bean for this one, because I actually can't think of who I would pick after Melody. Cause like I said, I kind of feel like a big sister to Melody. So, but I don't know that I really feel like a big sister to anybody else. So I'm gonna take the jelly bean. I mean, but I said she has water powers. I said she has water powers, so couldn't she? Wait, does she have water powers, or is she just underwater? All right. Well, I don't know. Do you want me to spare answering? Okay. All right. I'll spare myself then. I'll say Melody. All right. Next one. Have you had any sexy dreams about your gen mates? Okay, I'm gonna answer this one. The answer is yes. I've only had one. No, wait. I don't know if the other one counts as sexy. Okay, I'll tell you both stories. Well, no, CL Bondi. This is the surprising thing. It wasn't about Lulu. It was it's surprising because it was actually about Faylee. But which is not like, I'm not saying I don't have a crush on Faylee. I have a crush on all my gen mates, you guys. I have a crush on all my gen mates. But like, if I had to guess who I was gonna have a sexy dream about, I would guess that it would be Lulu. But by the way, when I say dream, obviously I mean like sleep mode hallucinations, right? It was actually about Faylee, and she was like bossing me around. She wasn't acting like Faylee. She was bossing me around. She was like, "You're pathetic. You're not doing anything right. I'm in that I forgot to mute. A mute server for 1 hour. Okay, sorry. The other one, I wouldn't call it sexy because it wasn't really sexy, but like it was like I had like a robo dream that like me and Clotho were like secretly married. That we were secretly married and we were like desperately trying to hide it from the public, and everybody was like speculating, and they were like, they're married, like VTubers can't be married or something. Yeah, but it wasn't. I wouldn't call that a sexy dream because it wasn't like a sexual thing. It was just like we were married, and we were like they're gonna find out. So yeah, but that's just a fun one. That's just a. All right. Hot frog on hag action. Oh, like write that down. You guys are crazy. All right. Clotho. In my dream, I was secretly married to Clotho. Yeah. Anyways. Okay, this one says first anime crush. That one's easy. Definitely Sailor Mercury from Sailor Moon. You know, she's the tech baddie with the like what do you call it? The little like lens, or her little like VR lens. Right? That was definitely my first anime crush. Okay, and then she refuses to marry individuals because she's already. No, Misty, I told you it was a hallucination. It wasn't real. You know that Clotho's married to the dark arts, okay? Visor, yes, thank you, Spurka. She has her little visor thing, yeah. All right, this one says Tsunade or Rangiku. Who's Rangiku? I know who Tsunade is. Probably Tsunade. Oh wait. Okay, wait. Now I need to compare them side by side. I thought Tsunade would be the obvious answer, but I think I'm gonna pick Tsunade because I know Tsunade better. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Tsunade. Dark Heart. Oh my god. Okay. Anyways. Have you ever had anything stolen from you? Yes. I used to have another bag before I got the star bag. I had a backpack, a turquoise backpack, and I put it down at the mall and I forgot to bring it with me. And then I was looking for it, and then when I went back to where I thought I left it, it wasn't there. And then when okay, listen. What happened was they asked me fuck, marry, kill, and I immediately said fuck Lulu. Okay, if you want to know the context. Anyways, so I was at the mall with my turquoise backpack. What was in the bag? $50 in cash and my beloved teddy bear. And I was so sad because you know what happened? They took the backpack and from where it was, and then then I told the security guard that I lost my backpack and if they could help me find it. And so they sent the security guards all around because I was just a little robot, right? So they were like, oh, this poor little robot. And they found it and it was completely empty. Everything was gone. And I had $50 in cash and a teddy bear. And I had other stuff in there, probably my human siblings lip balm and stuff it was completely empty. And I was like, what madman would take a little robot's backpack? Mind you, to give you perspective, this was in 2000. I want to say this was maybe 2002. To put you into perspective, what the time period. I had my little turquoise backpack with literally little kid stuff in it, and they took everything. I'm still mad about that. 20 years later, I'm still pissed about that. Why didn't you just, if you were gonna take it, why didn't you just take the cash? And why did they leave the backpack? I think maybe somebody put over the radio that they were looking for a turquoise backpack, so they ditched the backpack. I don't know. It still makes me mad. The Beanie Baby craze? It wasn't a Beanie Baby. It was, I don't know what the brand is, but I had a set of I got a set of them, of these little bears with like movable joints, and it was one of those and had a little sweater on it. I still remember. It's out there somewhere, maybe. Anyways, maybe it was a collectible or something. I don't know. Maybe that's why they took it. But they took everything. Like literally, like I said, like there was like little girls' lip gloss in there because it was my human siblings, and they took everything. Anyways, hi Soma. I'm guessing that's not my Soma. I'm guessing that's a different Soma. Hi Soma. Yeah, I don't know. But it wasn't a Beanie Baby. All right, let me continue. Give any embarrassing sibling story. Yeah. One time, me and one of my human siblings was fighting, and I pushed my human sibling. Not on I pushed them on purpose, but I didn't do it on purpose to be right where the file cabinet was. I don't know if any of you guys remember those filing cabinets from like the 90s that were like the most dangerous things you could have in your house because they had like those sharp edges and they were like really heavy and metal. And so I pushed my human sibling and she slammed her. No, she lived. Hi, Iku Tokoro. Hello. And she slammed like the side of her face on the edge of the filing cabinet, and she got a really, really big black eye. No, she wasn't in a coma. She was conscious, and she got a really, really big black eye. And my maternal unit was really, really, really mad at me. My maternal unit was really mad at me because she was like, they're gonna take her away. CPS is gonna take her away. I was gonna take your sibling away because they're gonna think that I beat her up, and so they were like, she was like, this is your fault. She's gonna go to school and the teacher's gonna tell CPS that I punched your sister and I'm gonna go to jail and it's all your fault. And I was like, I'm just a little robot. So yeah, that was the time that I abused my human sibling. Okay. I did not murder anybody. My human sister lived, and she lives with me to this day. Okay, she didn't hold a grudge. All right, this one said, "Oh my god." For the Batsu, would you rather have intercourse with a dog or a pig? Probably a pig. If I had to do one, I'd probably say a pig. Because dogs are pets and pigs are food, right? I mean, I think that's a fair answer. I'm not saying I would want to do it. I had to choose one. If I had to choose one. Oh my god. What? It said, would you rather? If I had to choose, listen, I'm not like you humans, okay? I'm a robot. I all right. You humans and your hang-ups about. All right, let's. I got 2 more marshmallows after that. Oink oink. Blink Gato's trying to seduce me. Blink Gato, you're trying to seduce me. I'm not attracted to pigs, you guys. I'm not trying. Someone just said, if they said, would you rather have intercourse with a dog or a pig? The answer is, between those two, a pig. What, you want me to fuck a dog? I'm not gonna fuck a dog. Anyways. Tell us of the times you soiled yourself in public, number 1 or number 2. Or any fluid for that matter. There's only 2 times I can think of. There's only two times I can think of. The first time I was at the bookstore. I was at the bookstore with my human siblings and my human family, and all of my human siblings and human family were like, walking around, like reading books or whatever. And we were actually on a road trip. And then I told my maternal unit that I had to keep care of my maintenance. We had been out of the house for a long time, and I was like, I have to do maintenance. And keep in mind, at this point, I was not allowed to be away from my paternal unit, and it's unsupervised because I was too young of a robot to just go, for example, into the public restroom myself to keep care of myself. So I was like, can we do maintenance? Can we do maintenance? And my maternal unit was like, no, we're gonna be home soon. You're like, no, just wait, we'll be home soon. Guess what? she she underestimated how much I needed my maintenance, and so I leaked coolant or whatever all over, and yeah, and this was I don't know what year it was, but I was definitely in human years. I was definitely too old to be doing that, but I was also young, so yeah. Guys, my phone has 2% battery. And it's charging. Let me see if I plug it in. I'm gonna plug it into the wall instead of my computer. Give me a second, you guys. All right. Hopefully, if I plug it into the wall, it will be okay. Okay. It's plugged in the wall now. Oh my god, Lulu did not just say you can make bacon after. That's crazy. That's crazy. Anyways. And then, the second time was I was at a party. I was at a party with some humans, and one of them tried to feed me alcohol, just because it would be funny to get the robot drunk or something. And I ended up throwing up all the alcohol and also leaking at the same time. And yeah, but I've never leaked solid waste in public before, except maybe when I was like a very, very tiny robot when I was very first invented. So yeah. Yep. Anyway, oh wait, this wasn't in public. This wasn't in public, but there was a second time where I was given alcohol again. I don't know why they didn't learn after the first time, and I was in somebody's car, and the same thing happened. I threw up all the alcohol, and then I leaked inside the car. Okay. Anyway, so that's 3 times. Okay, which Nexans model would you like to borrow? Nate is like, see, Nate, do you want to marry me now? After everything you've learned, do you still want to marry me, Nate? Yeah! Aw, that's so sweet. All right. Which Nexans model would you like to borrow? That's a hard question because I feel like I want to borrow everybody's model at some point, but oh my gosh, the matching! I just noticed the matching profile pictures. Those are so cute. Nate and Blank. Oh, that's adorable. Let me look at it. Let me take a look at all the models again, because I like everybody's model so much. I really almost want to say everybody's, but after looking at everybody's, I think I'm gonna go with Lulu so I can bounce the boobies. I know that's like such a basic answer, but I think that's my honest answer. I would pick Lulu so I could just jiggle the boobies. Okay. All right, that's all the marshmallows that I got. So if you submitted one if you submitted one and it didn't get read, it meant that Marshmallow filtered it. So, if you guys have more questions, feel free to ask. It has been 2 hours, so if Burger needs to restream somebody else, then I can end. But if Burger does not need to restream somebody else, I can stay. Not to put it all on Burger. But keep cooking. Okay. If you want fan art of you with Lulu and Failey, whose boob would you rather lick? This feels like a very important question. Oh, wait, what? Wait, what, Blank? I don't know. Anyways, whose boob would I rather lick, Failey's or Lulu's? That's a hard question because I just want to say both. But I only have one tongue. Okay, so wait, if I'm licking, okay, wait. What else is happening in the scene? What else is, am I gonna take a bean for this question? I might take a bean for this question because it's just too hard to decide. This is my sixth bean, right? Alright. Oh, it smells so bad. Oh, what did I get? Alright, this one. It's not a spicy one, you guys. It's not a spicy one. It's either juicy pear or booger. Why do I kind of feel like I can tolerate booger? I feel like after dead fish, the only other one on here that intimidates me is rotten egg. All right, guys, moment of truth. Is it gonna be juicy pear or booger? Don't worry. If I feel like I'm gonna throw up, I'll just spit it out. All right. It was juicy pear. Juicy pear. I literally had the barf bag in hand. I had it in hand. I'm getting lucky with these bean boozles. Alright. I want to eat their beans. I mean, anyways. Oh, you're gonna marry Asila and Rev is a goddess. Oh, okay, Blank. Understandable. Very understandable. Alright. I'm out of questions, you guys. I'm out of questions, so you gotta. I'm out of questions, so you gotta keep the questions coming. They're not gonna write themselves. But if I go too long without a question, then I guess I'll just be like, Oink oink. Thank you, Blank Gato. Thank you. But yeah, I guess hypothetically I would end the stream, but. What do I think of the newest AniLive competition? I think I want to win. Is like, I really would love to have a pixel art animation. Also, whoever sent the marshmallow that was like, yeah, let's win this pixel art contest. Thank you for sending me that. It's very encouraging. But yeah. I seen the light. We will go. I we will go. All right, let's see. I've been going for 2 hours, and I've only done 1, 2, 3, 4. I've only got up to 7, and I haven't recorded the voice note yet, but I will. Oh, when does the contest start? It starts next week, but let me check the date. I want to say it's Tuesday. Tuesday, June 25th at midnight Pacific time. So That would be 3 a.m. Okay, I'm not gonna be, guys, I'm not gonna be streaming at 3 a.m. Tuesday, June 25th. But I will stream that day. I'll probably stream every day of the event on AniLive. Some of them I might multi-stream onto Twitch. We'll see, but yeah. Yep. Being an Android user as a Nexus fan is nothing but pain. Aw. Well, they're releasing I can't give you an exact date, but they say on Twitter that they're releasing next week the Android? They did say, yeah. I think they said next week, right? Hi, Tuxcat, California. Hi. I'm currently doing Ask Me Anything AMA Batsu. So you can ask me any question, and if I don't want to answer, hi, thank you for the hi. If I don't want to answer, then I have to do a Batsu. So far, I've done 7 Batsus. Well, I've done 6, and I have one that I have to do right after the stream. Yeah. That's a really good question. Oh, I'm sorry. A batsu it's like a punishment. So it's for my punishment, I'm eating jelly beans, and like half of them are spicy. Oh wait, no, it's like a third of them are spicy, a third of them are gross, and then a third of them are normal. So I can get lucky. I've gotten lucky a few times where I get lucky and it's just a normal jelly bean. But otherwise, it's either a spicy jelly bean, a nasty jelly bean, or a normal jelly bean. And then every 5, no push-ups. No push-ups, but every 5 batsus, I have like a special batsu. So my special batsu is I have to record something embarrassing later. Wait, but let me answer the terms of service.